Buenas noches, mis amigos. Or, as they say in Glasgow, Scotland, hello there, pal. How's it going? I don't know if you heard, but today at the White House, for the very first time, at a press conference about Cuba, the language Spanish was spoken. And immediately afterwards, after a frankly shocking wedding ceremony, two gay abortionists took turns having sex with a stem cell, claiming they were looking for a cure to capitalism and Christianity. It was at that point that the nation's right-wing wingnuts, who've barely got over Barack Obama sending the Iranian people a Valentine's card, well, the wingnuts stopped masturbating to the Rush Limbaugh show just long enough to ejaculate the words, "Ay caramba!" At which point you have to ask yourself, is Obama sneaking Spanish into White House press conferences just to see how many of these guys' heads he can explode? Maybe we should start a rumour that Bo, the Portuguese water dog in the White House, is being sent to the pound and replaced by a chihuahua called Gordo. As for the press conference itself, frankly, I didn't understand a word of it. But it still made more sense than the movie Miami Vice with Colin Farrell and Jamie Foxx. The very same Jamie Foxx, who apparently is at war with Miley Cyrus right now, having told her to grow up and make a sex tape. I think you're showing your age here, Jamie, because a lot of video these days is strictly digital. I don't think the phrase you're looking for is sex tape, more like binary bonking. And it's kind of ironic that the man who played Ray Charles in a movie is blind to the fact that picking fights with Miley Cyrus is kind of juvenile. And speaking of fighting, as I loosely string together a couple of random news stories, did you see the footage of the German woman who jumped into the polar bear enclosure in the zoo and got kinda savaged? It just goes to show that if the French had dug a moat around France in the 1940s and filled it with polar bears, the outcome of World War II could have been very different. This video was supplied for press conference in Espanol purposes only. Well folks, it's been a while. I don't know if you or I remember how this works, but I seem to remember it goes like this. You can rate this video anywhere up to 5 political hot potatoes that are really rice and beans. That's 5 political hot potatoes that are really rice and beans. Or come up with your own rating system. Leave it in the comments. I'll get a good laugh out of that. See you next time, whenever that is. Cheers.